Hello, everyone. Do you struggle with anxiety? I am here to show you how to use your anxiety to help you grow and not struggle. Hi, it's Cortney with balancewithcortney.com, and I am passionate about helping others discover their happy and make it a daily habit. And what better way than here at Happy Hour? So we're here together for about 30 minutes, and I am going to show you how to think of your anxiety as a way to grow and not struggle. Alrighty, get out your pens and take some notes. We are going to start this happy hour like we do all happy hours with a grounding meditation and some deep breathing, just to get us in our body and get us to feel where we're at and what we need today, so you can get the most information out of this happy hour and you can hear what you want to hear. So everyone close your eyes. We're going to take 3 deep belly breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. When you breathe in, really feel your belly rising. This is a nice, deep breath. And when you breathe out, let go of everything that is not serving you. Your day, your week, or what you have to do next. Let go of it all. And today I want you to really pay attention to what is going on inside. What are you feeling? What are you thinking about? Now let's think of something that makes us feel calm. Maybe the ocean and hearing the ocean waves, or soothing music, or the sound of birds in the morning. And notice the difference of how you are feeling now. Let's take one more deep breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Very good. So I pulled a card for us today from my Find Your Happy deck. And today it says, I am gentle with myself in transitions. So when we have a lot of changes going on in our life, we tend to feel anxious. And I am very familiar with the feelings of anxiety. And in the past, I did not recognize or know the signs and symbols that were coming up, the signs of that I was starting to get anxious, and I let it get the best of me. And I have learned, number one, getting to know myself, but number two, what triggers me and what triggers my anxiety. And so I have learned to use it to help me grow instead of help me struggle. And so that is what today's happy hour is all about. I want to help you understand what causes you to feel anxious. So what is anxiety? Anxiety is a reaction to a situation perceived as stressful or dangerous, right? It's putting us where we feel like there is an emergency. It is an imbalance of your mind, your body, and your spirit. They're not working together. We don't feel at peace when our systems are not working together. Anxiety, by definition, is you trying to control the future. So you are not here now. You are way out in front of you trying to control whatever you have to do in tomorrow or the next day or a week, a month away. You are very far in the future trying to control it, controlling the unknown. What does anxiety feel like? It feels like your head is buzzing, right? You have so many thoughts in your head. You're trying to accomplish everything right now. Your heart is racing. You have shortness of breath. You may feel scared. You may feel fearful, right? Because if you're trying to control something, the uncontrollable. And you feel like you are not good enough or that you're a failure. And everyone feels different, right? Everyone has their own feelings when they are anxious. And the best thing is to get to know you and what you feel like. I am giving you some examples. You feel out of balance. Got an itch here, sorry guys. You feel like things just are not working together. Things are just off and they're not working. So here are some ways to manage your anxiety. Number one is be in the now. Be in the present moment. And I know you keep hearing that over and over. But really, guys, everything happens right here. This is where we have control. This is where we can make changes. This is where we can feel better and control what we are feeling and thinking now is in the present moment. And one thing I love to do when my head is buzzing and I feel I am so focused in the future is I like to go through all my senses in the now. So I will say, like, I'm going to do it right now. I'm in my home. My cat is right in front of me watching me do this live today. That's happening right now. I can hear the wind blowing. It's a really windy day. I can smell sage. I just lit some sage just to get ready for today's happy hour. So I am using my senses. I can smell, I can hear, I can see, and I close my eyes. What am I feeling like? I'm actually feeling very calm. I'm feeling inspired to give you tips and tools on how to manage your anxiety. So all that is in the now. So that is a very fast way to get in the present moment. Accept what you are feeling and name it. What are you feeling? I am feeling anxious. I am feeling angry. I am feeling stressed. Say it out loud. Give it a word. Give it a feeling. Acknowledge it. Very important. Be aware of your triggers. So what is a trigger? A trigger is like a button being pushed. It's something someone says, or maybe even a smell or something happens that puts you in a state of reactivity, right? We want to react to it. We want to protect ourselves. We want to defend ourselves. That is a trigger. And the more you become aware, self-aware of your triggers, the more you know how to not let it get you triggered, right? Because if something happens, you say, that's not going to trigger me. That used to affect me in the past. It's not right now, here, today. I'm not going to let it affect me. So self-awareness, breath work. So I'm going to spend some time here with the breath work because the fact of breath, right? Alone, when you are anxious, you're not breathing. And if you're breathing very shallow. So if you can just take one thing out of everything I'm saying that's most important, it's breath. Breath gives us life. Breath puts us in the present moment. Breath nourishes us. It's amazing. So I'm going to give you actually 3 techniques here that I find helpful when I'm feeling anxious. And the first one is alternate nostril breathing. So the best way is just to show you on this one. It looks kind of funny, but so you're going to put your thumb over one nostril and you're going to breathe out the other. So I'm going to breathe in and I'm going to breathe out. And then I'm going to switch and go to the other nostril. Use whatever finger works for you. And I'm going to breathe in, I'm going to breathe out. So this is how it looks. And as you can notice, you want to breathe. I'm already feel it's just like this calmness comes over you. As you can tell, you want to breathe very slow, and you want to keep breathing in till you can't breathe in anymore and hold it for a sec, and then breathe out till you can't breathe out anymore and hold it for a sec. And do a couple rounds and you'll start to feel like a calmness. It's like I feel it like it's this like not a tornado, because that sounds not calm at all, but just like this circle going around me of calmness, and it goes all the way down till it hits my toes, and it just feels amazing. And the other one is I like to breathe in. You can pick how long. I like to breathe in for 5 seconds. I hold for 3, and then I breathe out for 6. And make sure each of the counts are different. It doesn't matter what they are, just make sure they're different. So you're going to breathe in, hold, and breathe out. And once again, breathe in till you can't breathe in anymore, and breathe out till you can't breathe out anymore. We're getting everything out. And then the last one, very easy. We're just going to close our eyes, and we are going to focus on our breath. You are going to feel your breath going in and out your nostrils. And even those little hairs in your nostrils, you can feel the breath going in and out. Really focus on that. And sometimes I like to focus on going in on one side and going out on the other side, then going in on that side and going out on the other side. And that just calms you. It's amazing. All these breath techniques are amazing for sleep as well. So if you find you're struggling with falling asleep, or you wake up in the middle of the night, you can't go back to sleep, do some breathing techniques. You'll be there. Guided meditation. Now, I do say guided, and the reason is I find guided helpful when I am in an anxious state, because my head is buzzing. So the thought of closing my eyes and being quiet does not work for me. I need to hear someone because they distract me. So I have a beautiful guided meditation that I have created that I would like to share with you guys to help you through this. So if you are interested in my happy balance meditation, just write hashtag happy balance meditation in the comments, and I will get that to you. And that is about 15 to 20 minutes of getting you pieced out, is what I call it. So just hear me speak and get yourself in that calming feeling. Calming music works every time for me. I like to listen to the ocean. I like to listen to instrumental jazz, or really anything instrumental, just something that calms me. Another thing I like to do through my meditation and the music is I like to lay back and put my feet up. There's something about that that just really relaxes me. Once again, it's a distraction, and it helps the blood flow. So I will raise my feet and just relax. Time out. How many times, if you're a parent, do you give your kids a timeout, right? When they're going crazy and they just need a timeout, or you need a timeout, really, right? You need a break. Take a timeout. Say, you know what? Mama's going to have a timeout. Go in your back room, put your legs up, and do some meditating, even if it's 5 minutes. Step away from the situation that's causing you anxiety. It's not working. It's not serving you. You're not going to get anywhere good staying in that energy. So walk away and take a breath and say, hey, I'll be back in 20 minutes. We will try again. Pay attention to your thoughts. Anytime you're starting to feel anxious, close your eyes and really check in your body. Your body knows. And ask yourself, what am I feeling? What am I thinking about? What do I need? Slow down. Slow down. Just slow down. That's all I need to say. Unplug, right? So many external things nowadays. We are on 24/7. When you're starting to feel anxious, your body is saying, time to check out. Slow down, check out, unplug. Get away from your computer, get away from the TV, get away from the music if it's causing it, and get away from anything that's on your phone. Unplug. Gratitude. Nothing interrupts anxiety faster than gratitude, right? Because it's all in the head, right? It's what we're thinking about. So if we start thinking about things we are grateful for, we are in a completely different frame of mind. If you guys heard my last happy hour about survival versus creating, if we are thinking of gratitude, we are in creation mind, right? We're thinking about creating. We're in grateful. We're in the heart center. We're thinking of things we love. There's no anxiety there. Self-care. Really ask yourself, am I taking care of myself? What am I eating? What am I drinking? What am I not eating? Low blood sugar is a huge trigger for anxiety. Am I having too much caffeine? Am I having too much sugar? Am I drinking too much? All those things will cause anxiety. Exercise, action, get out and move. Get in nature, move. Very helpful. Me time, if you can do it, take a me day. We all need some me time. We need some time that is just devoted for us, and we get to choose what we do in that time. Essential oils, I find them extremely helpful. So calming oils like lavender and chamomile, and then you have uplifting oils like wild orange, lemon, bergamot, lang lang. There's so many. If you have any questions, just reach out. Those are very helpful. I have a diffuser, or I will just put some in my hand, rub them together, and smell. Beautiful way to calm. And there's lots of supplements out there, guys. I am not an expert in supplements. There are several out there. I myself take CBD oil. I find that very helpful. I also take magnesium. That helps me sleep, and it helps me calm out or chill out before bed. But do some research and find someone that is an expert in that area if you're looking to go that route. How do you look at anxiety as growth? So this is when I want to turn it around and say, okay, this is what I have. This is what I'm dealing with it. How can I use it to help me instead of hinder me, right? Instead of causing me struggle. So first off, let's look at it as a positive thing, right? There is a reason you're anxious. It's telling you something is not working. Changes need to be made. So let's embrace that. Thankfully, someone's saying, hey, hello, let's change some things. Let's take care of you. That is a positive aspect. So look at it as more as a superpower, right? Instead of something we need to fix. And so I want to read this to you. I came across this awesome article from Mind Body Green, which is a company I follow that just, gives inspirational articles, good stuff, good food, I call it. And I will give you a link to the rest of the article. But this really hit home to how I feel about my anxiety. There is a third person in my marriage, and its name is anxiety. Little did he know my husband married not just me, but also married my anxiety. I've tried to feed it, please it, yell at it, ignore it, but despite my efforts, it remains. Sometimes its hands are around my neck and I'm frozen. My thoughts race 1,000,000 miles a minute, yet no words are able to come out of my mouth. Sometimes it is whispering terrifying possibilities into my ear. Sometimes it gets angry, sometimes it cries. Anxiety has been with me since I was a child. In many ways, it is me as a child. And like all children, all it's ever wanted to be was loved and accepted. When you feel anxious, it's your body's way of asking you to slow down. Anxiety is not me, but it is part of me, right? We're not a victim. It's part of us. It's the superpower part of us. It is that trigger saying, hello, we need to start taking care of ourselves. We're going down the wrong road. So some more ways to look at your anxiety as growth. Check in with yourself and ask yourself what you need. So that goes back to, what am I feeling? What am I thinking about? What do I need? When we're starting to feel anxious, that is a perfect time. What are you neglecting? What are you not taking care of? What are you forgetting about? That's when our anxiety hits, right? We're not taking care of ourselves. Except what you are doing is not working. So whatever you're doing at that second and you start feeling anxiety, whatever you're doing is not working. That is a sign. Go another way. Try something else. Reflection. Great time to take reflection. So when you start feeling better, start journaling about what happened for you that day and what you think caused it. And balance. Balance, balance, balance. That's why I call my company Happy Balance. It's all about creating balance, mind, body, and spirit, taking care of every aspect of ourself. And what are we neglecting? Love yourself. Can never go wrong there. Give yourself some love. So I'm going to end here with a quote. One day at a time, one moment at a time. That's all we need to do. So my motto is, I look at today. What do I need to accomplish today to get to the next day? Then when I do that, I go to the next day. And I do that every single day instead of what do I need to accomplish to be prepared in a month? That causes me anxiety. So if I can accomplish what I need to in the day I am on to be successful in the next day, the future is already taken care of, guys. Just one day at a time, that's all you have to focus on. I hope you found this helpful. Gave you a lot of information. If you have any comments, questions, please put them below, message me, check out my website. I am here to serve you, to help you, to support you, and inspire you. That is what brings me my happy. And I also want to share with you, I am giving a free webinar on living a happy, balanced life and the recipe for that. I have the secret sauce. And I would love you to join me. It's Wednesday, March 13th at 4:30. You do need to register. I will put the link below. And after that webinar, I'm also going to introduce you to my email course I'm super excited about. 28 days to make happy a daily habit. Have a wonderful day. A weekend is ahead of you, whatever it brings. And remember, be here now. Thank you so much, guys. Until next time.